Hello again. So this is a review I've had planned for a while. I promised it weeks ago. This is a Tarptent double rainbow GW Ultra. It's my go-to tent, 1.3 kilos. Absolutely love this tent. I've already done a previous video, you'll have probably already seen that, where I'm comparing this to the Outkit Solist XL. Pros and cons of both. They both weigh 1.3 kilos. There's just a massive difference in price, so it's what do you get for the money in this compared to that. So I suggest you go and watch that video. There's a few aspects of these tents that I'll talk about in that. So what I'll do is I'll bring you back once I've got this set up. So, you've already had a bit of a look around the tent. I'll show you some of the features. So, the fabric is Ultra TNT fabric. It's very, very strong, but very, very loud, very noisy. Zips, it's got YKK zippers, very, very easy to operate, highly waterproof. It's also double zippered, so you can undo the one from the top if you're cut or use some ventilation, and it gives you the option for that. The adjusters on the guy rope are one-hand operation, which is really good. Slacking it off, same to tighten it up, and the same, slacking it off. You just pull it up, that easy. Simple as that. So I'll slacken it off, I'll show you the pegs. Comes with Eastern Nano pegs. These, in my opinion, are the best pegs that money can buy. I don't have the additional rope in the top because I never need it, but these pegs are absolutely phenomenal. They will go in any ground, they're easy to get in, easy to get out. Can't praise them enough, they are brilliant. We'll open the door and show you inside. So like I said, YKK zippers, really easy to use it. The door, the roll up. This is one of the features that I don't particularly like about the tent. I know people who have Durstons and stuff like that, there's a lot of people with expensive tents say the same. Has magnetic fasteners, they're very easy to use, but also really easy to knock off. I know there is a hack for it that a lot of people are using, so a lot of people are just using a close peg to hold it. So it's a small niggle, but it's a niggle nonetheless. Both doors do open, so I'll just quickly open the door. Like so. You also have an optional vestibule, so I can set that up, and when you put the vestibule in, it has an extra bit of fabric which is built into this door. To show you there, it's rolled up in a pouch and it has a velcro over it. That comes across and creates a really, really nice cooking space. So as you can see, the Tarptent's now set up with its vestibule. This is done by, it actually has an extra velcro bit there that comes in. It's an extra piece of fabric that comes off one of the doors. It's quite low, but in rainy conditions this will be ideal for just cooking, making sure you can get something to eat, and just having that extra bit of shelter. It really, really opens up the tent. The tent itself is an absolutely fantastic size for a two-man tent inside. You have double zippers to get in. And then to get the inner door in, once again you roll it up. And there's just a little elasticated toggle on the inside. You just fasten up like that and the door's out of the way. So once again, single zip operation, and once again has a double zip. So zip it up. Once again, like I said about the doors, catch it. And these rubbish magnetic things do shut it. A lot of premium tents come with them. It's not a feature that I found anybody likes, but yeah, I have got the second zipper at the bottom as well. Regards to getting in, this place is absolutely like a palace on the inside. Bring it closer. So if I get to one side of this tent, there's more than enough room for a second person. It's actually quite a big tent for a two-manner, really good size. This also, as you can see, has a mesh inner because it is more of a summer use. And on the inside, at the top and the inside, it has the gear loft, which I paid a bit extra for. This is for things like putting my headlamp in, my down jacket on the top here. It does have really good adjusters on it. I could put washing on there to hang. I think it's about an extra £10 that. It's a really, really good feature to have. This is something I firmly believe that all tent manufacturers should be looking at putting in. One of the features I really don't like with this tent, like I said, doesn't come with everything. It doesn't come with guy ropes. I've had to supply these and the adjusters myself. I need new adjusters because, as you can see, these ones slip, so that's something I'll need to do. It also doesn't come with pegs for guy ropes. One of the other features I like about this tent is it's got these quick release clips. You undo them, and you actually have a night mode to set the tent up in. So you can actually roll this up, and it'll stay like that, and you can actually use stargazer mode on it. On the inside, there's a big vent here, so it has two panels. I'll go on the inside now and I'll open you up and I'll show you them. So as you can see, I'm on the inside of the tent. There is literally a little Velcro strap at each side, and these open up like that, and it gives you a really good vent. And there's that on both sides, which gives you a nice bit of through air. As you can see, it's a mesh inner, so mainly used for 2-season to 3-season use. I wouldn't be rushing to use it in the snow. As you can see, the tent also can be freestanding and fully open to the elements. So you could use this fully summer, right under the stars if you wanted. You can also put the outer up to the top and have half and half. It's got multiple options. So what you need to do with your trekking poles, you need a long trekking pole and you need to set it to 140mm, which is, as I know, very, very big for a trekking pole. It does have these sleeves in it. So you've got a sleeve for the point of your trekking pole, so it's around the back of the pole here, and then you have an additional cupped sleeve at this side that it fastens into. So as you can see on that side, that is now without like a fully freestanding tent. There's no poles in it, holding itself up. I can do the other side as well, but I'm not going to. But it does mean that if I was in windier conditions or I need to move the tent, it gives me the option to do that. Very good, very versatile, very strong tent. I am going to pack it up because it's starting to rain, and I'll sort of tell you some more features about it. What I'll do is I'll drop all the links to it in the bottom as well into the comments and let you know. But fantastic tent. Pricing of it, I think I paid about $550 from Tarptent for it, and then I had to pay $50 postage and £200 in import charges to the UK. So it set me back about £750, £700 I think in the end when I got it. It's a lot of tent for the money. Dubious about whether or not I think it's worth the cost, but it is a good tent. It is by far the best tent I've ever had. I'm just going to film a quick time lapse now of putting the tent down. Dylan's going to do that because he's the master at putting tents down very quickly, and I will go to my natural place behind the camera.